know that this period is recorded. Okay. Can you see the recording tab? Yeah, now it's appears.
Yes, yeah.
You can see it right now.
I've started.
Well, and my screen is really clear for you. Let's get started.
It's clear, but it's a little bit far. Is it okay? The
Yep.
The font is small.
Tiny. I know. I
It's
almost
okay.
thought this is like a window layout. I will start each single slide individually, so you will find the font clear and readable. Well, here is the course. We will start today. Inshallah, we'll be writing session. But I'd like to introduce the EmSAT. You already got attended a course with another partner. You have some knowledge about that. But anyway, if you need to more or revise your knowledge with EmSAT specifications, so on, you can just click on this link. Let me share the link with you. Here we go. You only need to click on this link to get access. If you need a code, this is a code, but it's already there. All that you need to do is write your name. That's it. Okay.
Okay, I'll see now.
Your score yesterday, when I saw it, I was really happy because we will be. Yeah, because we'll be able to speak English only.
Is it satisfied? I don't think so.
Yeah. This is like a ground, foundation. So that means we can communicate in English during the session. We don't have to speak Arabic, and this is good actually. Yeah. What do you say? Sorry.
I'm able to understand what you are saying, but I don't have like how to say rich vocabulary to express
you will grow your vocabulary. You will grow and develop it, inshallah. You develop and construct meaningful vocabulary, especially academic vocabulary. So you just need to be patient and practice a lot. Skill and drill, as they say. Okay, skill and drill. Drill means practice, and practice makes perfect. Anyway, have you logged into ClassKick? Have you started?
I'm looking for the chat.
Oh, yeah, you can read the chat area.
The chat icon.
You can find the chat. Anyway, perhaps because you're just a guest. Well, here's what you need to do.
I'm not capable.
Never mind. Don't worry. No worries at all. So this is what you need to do. I want you to go to Google. Go to Google, okay?
But can you make this option? Can you allow me to have the chat, or is not?
I'm not sure actually if I can allow you because I'm using my university account. I'm not sure if I can allow you to be in this group. I'm hosting you in a group. You see? Okay. So anyway, there's no problem. Nothing to fuss about. You see, write ClassKick. Only this word. Can you find this word? ClassKick. Can you see it? Just Google it. You find this website. ClassKick.
Yes.
You got it?
Yes.
Great. Now click on it. Click on this link. You find this. This is what will appear for you.
Let's see now.
I think you are in the home page, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you see this?
Yes, the same page.
Yeah, that's right. This is home page. Do you see the bar here, toolbar on your? Oh yeah, sorry. On your right, login.
Login. Okay.
Student and teacher. I want you to log in as student.
Okay.
That's good. Now here is a code. It will ask you to write the code. Enter the code NQV9PA.
Okay, just give me a moment, please.
Yeah, a second is enough.
You. Okay. Class code is what? The name, huh?
This is a class code. This is a code. You just type it. Then you write your name. Your own name, any name. It could be a pseudonym or your real name, as you like. It's up to you.
Okay, I will write Dalal.
As you like, no problem.
It's okay, Dalal. Yeah.
Is it your nickname? Or maybe
Yes,
your daughter?
my daughter's name.
Ah,
To be
yeah, God
honest, to
bless
be
her.
honest,
Yeah, I know.
I want to hide this. I want to hide the truth, but
You don't have, you don't need
put
to.
me
You don't need
in
to.
a corner.
Yeah, you're not that grown up. You're still young.
Okay.
I can see this from your voice. You're still young, so young. Anyway, so you got to this page, right? You got access to this, right?
Yes.
Now this is the classic. This is a course, platform we will use every time we'll come together, right?
Okay.
Very good. Click on the first slide, please. First slide.
First one.
I will show you how to use it.
The first. What do you mean first? Ah, the first. Okay.
Slide number 1.
Okay, it's like a PDF, isn't it?
It seems like a PDF, but it's not a PDF actually. It's more like maybe PowerPoint. I'm not sure. It's this.
Yes, with the 16 like pages.
Yeah, almost 46 pages. Yeah. Anyway, you see, if you click on the first slide here in this place, you can move on from slide to another, from a slide to another. See, with this scroll down here. In this bar, you click on this bar and take it down, up, down, till you find your slide you want to study in. So here we will be on slide 1. Okay, this is how to scroll up and down from this arrow.
Okay.
And also you can move right or left from here. You move next slide, and so on. If you just need to move one step or
This
one.
you mean the previous slide?
Yeah, previous or the next or the following slide. You can move this way. Or if, for example, you swap or jump from slide 2 to the last slide, you can use this vertical, slider like this. Okay, we're going to use this often. Well,
Okay.
here we go. What about this toolbar? I will show you how to use the toolbar here. You see this selection toolbar, select mode. If you want to select anything like this, see, I just click here, select mode, and click on the thing I want to move. I can use it. Well, another, if you want to highlight or pen mode, yeah, this is a pen if you need to write anything. Okay. Well, this is the highlighter, I think. Yeah, if you want to highlight with different colors. And the color, you get the color from here. Okay, this one and the same simple, you can change the color as you like. Okay, we use this to highlight whatever part or
Okay.
in the text. It's a good and a powerful tool actually.
Okay.
Well, what if you want to erase? This is an eraser. You see?
Yeah.
What if only if you add a picture from here, you can add a picture, add image.
Okay.
And load from computer or your camera. Well, if you want to add an audio, this is a powerful tool actually. Click on the add audio, and the audio record audio will pop up here. Allow, and you find it here. This is really magical. I like it a lot. So you can start recording. Now I can hear it pretty well. And when you end or stop recording, it will appear here. Hello, I can hear you pretty well. That's it, okay? Very good. What else, Ms. Hamayel? This tool is really good. You need to add text. You can add text, you can type or whatever. If you need answer the writing prompt or assignment, you have to use this to write as you like. Okay.
In this page, you mean? I mean this file?
Sorry, again?
I write on this file?
Yeah, you can
The
write.
slide?
You can write, but actually, you don't have to. You can write on your own slide, no
There is
problem.
no
See,
blank slide here, no? Can we add
yeah, you can add whatever text anywhere. So scroll down here if you want to add text here, and a text box will show up, and then you can type whatever you want. You can change the font. You can change the font size. I mean, you see T minus, any T's means text. T minus or T.
To minimize the font.
Minimize and enlarge it. You know,
Okay.
enlarge or minimize, as you say. You see, this is maximum font size, and this is, you can make it as small as you need. If you want to change the color from here, do you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think from here. Maybe, yeah, from here. Yeah, from here.
I need to turn the recording again once we finished.
Yeah. I think you have a fish memory like me.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I forget a lot. Anyway, so now I think you with practice it will be very common and familiar. It will be very I mean able to use it with practice. So the most important is the T for text.
Mm.
This is for highlighter, and this is for audio, and that's it. This is to add a link. If you add the link to YouTube link or audio link, or even as I added the links here,
Okay.
I added links to websites here in the first slide. This is how I add a link. So anyway, get to the first slide please. Here, English test specification. When you know, if you want to know more about the English EmSAT English test, click on that. Another window.
Just did I want you to know, but just I don't have like يعني a good idea. I don't have an idea. I just have a slight idea.
That's great. Anyway,
yes,
because you can enrich your knowledge with this. If you click here, you'll get access to EmSAT Achieve English Public Test Specification. So, for example, test duration, almost 135, almost 2 minutes. You know, questions 110 questions. Essay, the writing will be between 220, 200 and 250 words. Grammar, vocabulary, reading and writing. This is the basic skills. There's no listening. And this is good news, actually. No listening.
No listening and no speaking as well.
Yeah, no listening, no speaking.
It's great.
Yeah, of course, much better than IELTS.
No, it's a headache.
Well, here is the EmSAT score descriptors. Yeah, you see your target. You said you target like 1 until 1,200, right?
I'm required to get 1,050. Sorry, 1,250.
1,250. That means B2. Band B2.
So is it high?
It's not that high. You're really close, actually. According to the test score you sent me yesterday, you're really close, very much close. You say you are B2, so that means you need to top up to a little bit, only a little bit. So it's not a big deal. You see? Okay, if you're not familiarize yourself with the details of this test, you can go through this. We don't want to waste time. You can make it.
Yeah, Mr. I wanna just give you like I just wanna focus the first on the writing.
No problem.
I have very languages.
All of it here.
And then I will go for like for one lesson, 2 lessons, 1 reading and 1 grammar in all, because I at least I have how to say.
You have already practiced, but you need to practice.
I didn't practice. No, I didn't practice.
Never.
To be honest, okay. I didn't practice. I haven't practiced it.
You have to focus. You have to focus your practice and practice more and more. You know, I mean, focus your effort, because I think you run. Unfortunately, you run out of time. You have only less than 2 weeks, right?
Exactly. So I just need the first. I'm trying to.
Do you like coffee? You like some coffee?
No, the grammar. I'm doing it now. I'm just doing it now. But on the parallelly, I want to do the. I want to
practice reading and writing.
Improve my writing.
Oh, never mind. Don't worry about that. Inshallah, we practice a lot. Now, this first step, you can browse and search these 3 different website to know more about this specification. So now let's jump to what's next. You can, here you can know more about the description of the exam. Your band should be B2. That means between 100 to 1,250 to 1,600, okay, or 1,600. So you're supposed to be here. This is your target, okay? Well, for writing marking, it's better to know where you're supposed to be. If you target B2, here's what you need to do. You need to express yourself clearly without much sign of having to restrict language, sufficient language for clear descriptions, express viewpoints, opinions, arguments on general topics, some complex sentences, not always simple sentences. You need to use simple, compound, complex structures, and so on. And good range of generally accurate vocabulary. You need to have a sufficient academic vocabulary and so on. Also use linking words, what's called the signal words. Also an intelligible, continuous, like meaningful, continuous writing using standard layout and paragraphs. You need to know about the standard of writing a paragraph. What is the layout, the organization of writing a paragraph or essay?
You mean the structure?
Structure of a paragraph, yeah, the building of the paragraph,
exactly,
or the essay writing. Now, if you move on to next slides, we'll get more information about the what's called Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, which is CEFR. You're supposed to be here, B2, and so on. Okay, let's skip this part. We need to skip this part. You can just browse it and see it. Always keep the link with you, please. Keep the link, okay, so that you'll be able to study using this website, okay?
Okay.
So take a copy from here, and put it in a Word document from here. Create a Word document and put the link in it. You can use it anytime you need, okay? This way, and write EmSAT course. Oh, don't have to write course, class. Okay.
What is it about?
You just keep the link, save a link for later practice.
This is for practice class? You mean the
you're gonna use Classic more often, okay? So
so I need
you need a link. As long as you can't find the link on the chat area, you need to keep it already because you already have it. Okay. Well.
But why? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. But I'm listening.
Let me see. Yeah, but anyone, even the previous slide.
Any slide, as long as you have the link here, you have already accessed. You can access anytime. You can bookmark it. Can you find this bookmark?
Okay,
bookmark. So you say bookmark this, bookmark this. That's it. You will keep it. Anyway, this session will be basically and mainly writing. Go to slide 18. You see slide 18?
Slide 18.
From this vertical slider here, you can go to whatever slide. Yeah. Click on 18, slide 18. You see it?
Yes.
That's great. Are you there now?
Yes. Section 3, 18.
That's great. Well done. Like smart students.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, I trust you.
I like a torture.
Yeah, they say first impression is very important. And I got this good, amazing first impression of you. Anyway, let's get back to...
You are a good instructor, by the way.
Yeah, what I say, sorry?
You are a good instructor. You attracted me.
I'm trying to motivate.
Yeah. When I watched one of your lessons on YouTube.
Yep. Oh yeah, thank you. I didn't think somebody will reach me through these videos. Yes. Anyway, thank you. I'm lucky.
I am the lucky one.
Yeah, thank you. So inshallah, our time together will be fruitful and you will benefit a lot, inshallah.
Inshallah, ya Rabbi.
I stayed up yesterday preparing this material for you, and I hope it will be helpful. Anyway, you see, this is the writing section. EmSAT Achieve English. Read this part, please. Can you read it?
I will.
This section
This
consists
section consists of a single writing task. The response is word processors mediated.
mediated. That means
Mediate,
you're gonna type. You don't have to write on a piece of paper. Yeah.
okay, and test takers are expected to write 200 to 250 words. The prompt is given in English. The task is assessed by at least 2 professional markers using a holistic banding scale. The writing is including in the total score.
Yeah,
There is
total
only
score
one
of this. Yeah, there's only one writing task you need to
task
do.
you need to do and type it. You can't write it in the exam.
Yep.
Length, as we mentioned,
200
to 250 words.
250. That's right. Very good.
Sorry, Rabbi. What
This
I
is like a
said?
foundation. Yeah, you need to know this information to know what you're gonna do. Actually, what you're supposed to do. Practice follows next page.
So
Here we go.
how many types do we have to practice on it? On them? How many
Exactly.
types of writing?
Depends until you get a feeling of competency. You feel you mastered the skill. Anyway, the more you practice, the more you will feel confident.
Okay.
Okay. And if you feel confident before you enter the exam, you will like say, oh yeah, I'll get it. I will hit the full mark. Maybe. Why not? It's not a miracle. It's not a big deal. So just try to build up your confidence, your trust in yourself. Okay. Anyway, all that you need to do is try to master and practice the tricks, writing tricks. I tried to write some tricks here in this, in this box. And first of all, you need to know about the essay writing structure, how you should organize or build or structure your writing. Your writing should be in this way, in this form. First paragraph, introduction. Main body, which has paragraph 1, 2, and 3. And finally, the conclusion, which is the last paragraph. Total, approximately 5 paragraphs. You're going to write five paragraphs, but you don't have to write long essay. Could be only
How
one
many
page.
paragraphs?
5 paragraphs.
5?
Each paragraph only 3 or 2 sentences, not a big one. Don't worry. I mean, you divide it into 5 parts, 5 chunks, 5 parts. That's it. Each chunk or each part should be minimum 3 sentences. An idea and a supporting detail. Yep.
If it's connected to the
No, don't make it one
paragraph.
Yeah, sorry, what do you say?
If it's linked and connected to the previous, the previous paragraph.
Yeah,
You
all the paragraphs, all
in
paragraphs need to be coherent. Means the second paragraph should be an extension of to the first one. The following paragraph should be extension to the previous one. That means this is coherence and consistency.
And if you have additional idea.
Yeah, okay, but the same idea, it comes under the same umbrella. So we're talking about education, you have different ideas related to education. So keep talking or writing about education. If you're talking about, for example, coronavirus, you know, what transformation of education, transformation of people's lifestyle during coronavirus. So keep talking about the circumstances of people, how they suffered, what challenge they have, how they resolved the problems they had, and so on. So different ideas under the same umbrella, which is coronavirus, you know, under same umbrella, which is education, under same umbrella, which is could be like transportation. Anyway, you're gonna write on the same thing. If I ask you to write about education, don't write about your friends. You get what I mean?
No, I mean, if I have, for example, advantages and disadvantages, and the advantages, do we have to split the ideas in, for example, in 2 ideas, 3 ideas, for example,
this is what you have to do. Yeah, this is correct. Okay, this is what you have to do.
Or for example, the advantage, we have two advantages. Do we have to make the two advantages in two paragraphs?
Why not? Yeah, this is the case. Yeah, you can do it. To
Ah,
expand your paragraph, expand your writing. Take an idea, another idea, a third idea, and so on. And under each idea, support with details. We're gonna explain this.
okay.
Let's not rush ourselves. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, anyway, you are familiar now with the layout or structure of essay writing. You need to write 5 parts. Each paragraph should be maybe minimum 2 sentences, 3 sentences. You can do it. Why not? As long as you cover all the points. Okay. Well, the last paragraph, I mean, the conclusion and introduction are pretty much similar. You just state what you said, summarize it, or give your opinion. That's it. Well, what are the tricks when you write? I told you yesterday, I think we need to manage our time, right?
Yeah.
So how long is it? How long is it? It's like 30 minutes, right?
Oh,
Can you read this, please?
yes, sure.
Essay length. Read it.
Okay. Just give me one sec. So time 30 minutes, essay length 250 words, 4 to 5 paragraphs.
Yep.
My God. Time breakdown 5:25.
What's the meaning of
5
5:25?
minutes, the first 5 minutes for find at least 3 ideas. It's to thinking about the ideas.
Good.
3 ideas. And the also supporting details. Okay. And connect to own experience or readings.
Yeah, perhaps this topic you have
The-
already read
what is
about
this
this topic
mind map or network? It's like you make like the structure on your
like
mind.
this. You see,
You
this is
prepare
my,
like
yeah.
how you will work. Mind
Yeah.
not the grammar or spelling.
You don't have to mind about or consider grammar and spelling at this stage. 5 minutes, you don't have to correct.
Yeah.
Don't correct anything. You just collect ideas and support the data.
Means like I need to focus first of all on the outline.
Yeah. No, the first 5 minutes, you need to focus on what ideas you're going to write about.
Okay. And
That's it. Find at least, because you need to write maybe 4 paragraphs, find an idea for each paragraph.
Okay.
That's it.
I need to
Good.
take for this 5 minutes.
Yep, within 5 minutes. Try to find at least three ideas. And
I don't think so. I don't think I can think about all of this in 5 minutes.
Miss Hamayel, don't underestimate yourself. You said I don't think. Now I think you can, inshallah.
Okay, I will do my best.
What about the following 20 minutes?
20 minutes. Okay. The start making meanings.
Making meaning. What's the meaning of making meaning? Making meaning, you start to put words in sentences, meaningful sentences. That's it. Write what?
Okay, write topic, sentence, supporting details, pattern. Use transitions first, then after that, however, finally.
Very important.
Use
Yes.
relevant academic words and varied structures.
Yeah, verb means simple sentence, compound sentence, complex, like you have to use but, and, so, after that, before, and so on.
Mind grammar. Now you mind the grammar.
Yeah, when you write, you need to mind grammar.
Capitalization.
Yeah, capitalization. First or initial, at the beginning of a sentence must be capital. I is always capital.
And spelling. And then that's it.
Revise and
5
edit.
minutes, revise and edit. Do you think I can reach the last 5 minutes and can revise and edit? And like
within 5 minutes you can. What you're gonna do in the during the last 5 minutes? What are you gonna do? You just read what you read, what you wrote. You read it. You find maybe you missed a letter. You need to delete a word or change a sentence, in a place of the other. You may make the introductory a little bit longer. You make the conclusion a little bit clearer, and so on. That's it. Good.
Okay, Mr. Iman, but can you give me just 1 minute?
Go ahead.
Just 1 minute, please. Hello.
Yes, I'm here with you.
I am here now.
Waiting for you. Yeah. Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
You need some water?
I have. Actually, it's next to me.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So it's good to take care of yourself.
Of course, I have only one khama'il.
Yeah, of course. Your family has only one khamayil. Yeah.
I
MashaAllah.
have only. I only
Yourself,
have
yeah. Take care of yourself. Yeah.
them.
God bless you.
Thank you too.
Well, we are here. So I think now you understand the 525 strategy.
Yes.
That's great. I hope you try to practice it. Good. Sometimes the big idea or issue, the big issue is that we do not control our time. We start writing without having any idea in our mind. We don't have focused idea. We
Yeah.
just write because we are afraid that we're gonna run out of time
Mm.
without meeting the target, which is 250 words. No, the good strategy is to organize yourself. First, find ideas. Next 20 minutes, write under each idea. And last 5 minutes, try to revise and proofread what you just read, what you just wrote. Okay. Now, this is how it goes. I want you to practice this. You see, this is advantage and disadvantage paragraph or essay. Yeah, I want you to read it. Please read it first.
Okay. Which page? 20?
20, yeah.
Is it 20?
Yeah, 20.
Okay. Some people like to go abroad to complete their education. What are the advantages and disadvantages of studying in a foreign country?
Good. I tried to help you. I put this table for you with advantages and disadvantages. So, and organize this way. Idea 1, idea 2, idea 3, example 1 and detail 1, example 2 and detail 1, and so on. And we start with introduction and we conclude or close the sentence. Well, what is the idea first idea for adventure? What is the first adventure you may think of for people traveling abroad for studying?
Advantages?
What benefit? Advantage means
The
benefit.
benefits? The
Yeah.
benefits, they, okay. Uh, Independence. They rely on their self.
Independence. Yeah. So let's say
Independency.
independence.
Okay.
What's the
Like
second one?
the second one is the how to say to confront a new culture.
Yeah, yeah. New
Okay.
culture.
Yeah, they know how to communicate with the people. They will create. They
But
will build
another
their. They will
another idea.
strong communication.
Yeah, culture. You communicate with other people, keep in touch with different
Able to,
countries.
yes, yeah.
So what about another benefit?
Uh, I've said two. I've mentioned two. Independence, a new
What
culture,
about
and
reputable degree?
do you want me to give you the third one? The third
So
the
have you
third
ever
idea?
thought of this one here, reputable degree? You will
Uh,
get internationally recognized degree. That's why you travel abroad and do it in UK and USA.
oh
I
yes.
got my PhD from USA.
Oh yes, yeah, yeah.
So it's something reputable. Everybody will respect you more, much more, because you have a foreign country education degree, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So now we got 3 benefits and we can add details under each. What about 3 disadvantages? Let's start.
Three disadvantages. Uh, Being like lack of how to say it. Uh, how to say it?
Homesickness?
Away from their families, like
Yeah, homesickness. You feel homesick.
homesickness, exactly.
What
And
else?
The second idea, some of students, they are not able to
Adapt.
how to say it,
Yeah.
integrate with the with the foreign or other societies. They find it difficult. They find it's like hard to integrate and to you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Tom?
Lose comfort zone, maybe.
Yes. The third one is they may face the difficulties in language difficulties, and a new system, educational system.
Yeah, yeah, lifestyle, different life. Let's say, yeah, yeah, we can say language, different language and lifestyle. And yeah, lifestyle.
What do you mean by lose your comfort zone?
If you lose your comfort zone, that means you feel like you are those people or this culture is totally different from mine. I cannot
Yeah, this is what
get
I
mixed
mean. This
with.
is
I
what I
cannot
mean.
get, yeah, come up with, or let's say get along with.
Get along with. Mm.
Yeah, right. So you don't accept them easily. They have different, like they go to pubs, they go dancing, they have girlfriends. They have like liberal life.
Mm.
So this is, you know, different. This gets you out of your comfort zone, right?
Yes.
Oh, also we can add one more thing is maybe the cost. High cost.
Mm.
So you see, we come up with a lot of ideas, advantage, disadvantage. All that we need to do is try to find vocabulary and details, you know, to write about it.
But how to
Okay.
make the example and details for
Each part.
if each point? Yeah.
Well, now you found you did the first part here. We took like maybe 5 minutes or so. We just wrote. You can write some, you know, some words under each one. For example, independence. What detail you can write about advancement. So you will. I will be able to take care of myself. Right. This is.
Mm.
I will develop, let's minimize that, develop autonomous way of life, right? Autonomy is استقلالية, that's it, right?
Mm.
This is independence. So also I may seek a part-time job,
Mm. This is detail.
for example, to sustain myself, right?
Mm.
Sustain means get money to spend on, right?
Mm.
So you support it with some details. That's it. Feel independent.
Mm.
Well,
But I
well,
mean, it's like a slightly the same example and detail. No?
what do you mean? The slightly the same
Yani,
example?
I mean, like it's like they are nearly the same example and detail. If when we say example, when we
Ah,
try
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, example almost the
maybe
same.
the
Yeah.
same, no?
So that's why we say, for example, you will say, I will be more independent. For example, I will develop autonomous way of life. I may seek a part-time job to sustain myself. So something like that.
Okay.
Okay. And also say you can say, for example, I read about independent people who travel abroad and became much more independent than when they used to be in their own countries, or because of the country they lived like a conservative life, you know, restricted by laws, by people's traditions, culture, and so on. That's why some people, when they travel to Germany, for example, refugees, when they travel to Germany, travel to UK, whatever, any European country, they get, you know, mixed or they get infused in the society and the other country, I mean, European or Western culture, and they forgot all about their origins. They lost their identity. I think we can add this as a disadvantage, losing identity, and this is very important.
Yes.
Yeah, loss of
And
identity.
they find it very hard to when they are back to their countries. They don't They will
don't
not be
accept
able to live
traditions
in
anymore.
their hometown, their
Yeah,
homes, when they return back to their homes.
yeah, it would be difficult to accept the traditions they used to have before they travel, because if you spend a while abroad,
Especially when they spend a very long time to abroad.
yeah, in a foreign country, yeah, yeah, they became part of it, integral part of that foreign culture, foreign country. When they come back to school, they to home, back home, they will feel that they don't belong anymore to this place, and they will like to go back. This is the let's say the issue with expatriates. Me, for example, I came, from Egypt. I lived almost over like 15 years abroad, away from my country. When I go back during vacation, during holiday time, nobody knows me anymore. Nobody
You feel
becomes
like
friends with me
nobody knows,
anymore.
and you
I
feel
want to
yourself
come
are
back to Emirates and
strange,
Saudi Arabia again. Why? Because I feel myself belonging to the other new lifestyle and culture.
and you are stranger. You find you
I
you
feel a
feel like you are
stranger
stranger,
in
and
my
you are
country. In
considered
my
as
country,
strange.
I feel a stranger. Yeah, that's right.
والله احنا عم نحكي على حالنا اصلا.
Oh, yeah. You see, it's your own experience. That's what I said. You see, we came up with a lot of ideas, from our own experience. That's why I say connect to your own experience.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to find ideas. And once you finish find ideas, write each idea, write it in a whole paragraph. We can a whole paragraph. It's not a big one. It could be like 3 or 2 sentences, as long as you have an idea and you have the supporting example or detail. You get it? Good.
Okay.
Good. So we just wrote it here.
Okay.
You can start writing, maybe in the next slide. If you go to the next slide, you came up with some ideas. This is just an example of how to brainstorm. Let's delete it. You don't have to. And here we go. This is
Within 5 minutes, you have to think about all of about the ideas in 5 minutes.
I mean, push yourself for ideas. Get
Yeah.
at least 3 ideas. We came up with more than 4 ideas or 5 ideas so far, right? So we can add more if we still have time, but we don't have time to think, in deep or in depth. So just come up with 3 ideas and write some details under each one. You will develop your essay. That's enough. 3 ideas enough. Okay. Well, here we go. If you want to start writing, you can. This is like a sample, guided sample of the same topic. You always, when you write, you need to mind this. You can start with the advantage, then disadvantage. Always use like linking words. Firstly, secondly, in addition, finally. This is like mortar. When you connect 2 bricks together with glue or mortar, it's like connectors or linking. So you must use them. It adds or tops up your score. Use quickly. First of all, next, after that, in addition, also similarly. However, on the other hand, these words are very great tool. Well, when you start the second paragraph, you just say, however, or in contrast, on the other side, on the other hand, use these words, okay? To tell the reader that you have,
The new idea.
shifted to the other side of the story. Great? Great. Use transitions like what, however, for instance, furthermore, lastly, and so on. In conclusion, you may rephrase the intro. You just rephrase the intro. Okay, let's read an example here. Would you please read it?
Okay. What page is there? Is it?
You see, you can maximize,
Oh, page
zoom in
4.
or zoom out. Yeah, this is slide 22. From here, click on this
Okay.
slider and find 22.
Okay.
That's great. You see this tool here, this is, you know, minus and plus. Click on the plus to make the page bigger
Okay.
and keep the toolbar as is.
Do you want me to read it from the
Yeah, from the very beginning.
from
I
the
just
beginning?
want you to read the first part here. This is just an example.
Okay. So writing advantage and disadvantages essay. Look at the essay question in the box and answer the questions below. Some people like to go. This is the same. The same.
Which slide are you reading?
So كده. Okay,
Slide
what are the keywords in the
22,
question?
please. 22. Slide 22.
This is 22.
20. Okay.
Practice
Well,
one.
you don't have to read from the
Read
beginning.
before you start. Find the key points to talk about. Brainstorm for ideas and details. Connect the to own experience and reading.
No, the next slide, please. Next slide.
The next, look at this model introduction to the essay. This one.
Yep.
Okay. Begin with. Begin with. Look at this model introduction to the essay. Nowadays, some students choose to study in another country instead of completing their studies in their own country. In this essay, I will discuss both the advantages and disadvantages of studying abroad. Okay. Note.
Okay,
Two
just a minute, Miss Hamayed. So,
Mm.
how you started this this paragraph? Nowadays, some students choose to study. So, as long as two side opinion, some people prefer, you know, traveling abroad. Others don't really like to go abroad. They just do it at home. So, in this way, we have to divide our point of view or perspective. You say some students choose. When you move into the next disadvantage, your next paragraph, you have to say some other students choose a different side of the story. You side, you see? So it's good to start this way. Don't say all students, all people. If you generalize, it would be a big mistake.
Because it's advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, you get what I mean? Don't generalize. Don't say in general, students choose to study in another country. No, this is not a fact. Not all of them. So it's better to say some students.
Okay.
Some students choose to study in another country instead of completing their studies in their own country. You see, this is a paraphrase of the prompt.
صح.
Paraphrase, right?
Yes.
Some people like to go abroad to complete their education. That means people are students. And so on. The same statement in a different way, in different words. In this essay, this is really important. This is a must add statement. You have to add this. Why? It's called thesis statement, or yeah, let's say thesis statement. Okay. Yes. Well, in this essay, what are you going to write? What are you going to write about? I will discuss both two sides of, you know, pros and cons of studying abroad. That's the first paragraph. You finish it two sentences only, right?
Sentences, yeah.
Simple.
Paraphrase the introduction.
You just paraphrase the prompt. Paraphrase the prompt. Prompt means the question itself, the words in the question. Okay. Well, hitching. Don't generalize. If it's opinion, point of view, that means not all people agree with that, right? So in this case, you need to say some, not all. Or you can also say the majority, but don't say all of.
No voice.
You can't hear me?
No, now it's okay, but
I said you don't have to generalize. Don't say all of the students. It's better, it's safe to say some of.
Some of students. Some of.
Yep. Well,
can we say many? Many.
Why not? You can say many, most of, but don't say all of. You get what I mean? This is a generalization. If you generalize, it's a big thing. Like as if we say all Emirati people are really so kind and easygoing. This is this is actually not true, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not all of them are easygoing. Some are cultured, some are highly educated, some are accepting other, some are let's say friendly, and some we say majority of, but a little, a few, you know, a few of this population are really conservative. They stick to their own traditional traditions and culture. Like in the Western area, they are tribal people. You see it? You see, so I cannot generalize. The same applies to any nation. Egyptians, not all of them are cute. Not all of them are friendly. It depends on what? Depends on your education, your bringing up, your nurture and nature. Depends on your experience in life, your travels. If you travel a lot and meet a lot of cultures, I mean that means you are more accepting,
Yeah.
right or not?
Yes.
Okay, I don't want to speak a lot. I want you to speak much more than me. Anyway,
I'm supposed to speak much more than you. You are explaining to me.
yeah, but you're doing your best, mashallah. I want you to read this next part here.
The ac-
Yeah, this is another one. This is the full paragraph, actually. Read it.
the paragraph.
Yeah, this one.
Look at this model. No, no,
No,
no. The
this one.
topic.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at quickly at the following body. The body paragraph. What is it about? There are many advantages.
Hold on, please. Body paragraph means the discussion part.
The
You
body.
just started the thesis paragraph, what you're going to write about, and then you will discuss your ideas. We come up with some ideas. Here you will discuss your ideas. Okay? This is called body paragraph. Go ahead, read.
Aspect 1, advantages. There are many advantages of studying abroad. Firstly, you can make friends with people from many different countries.
For
For
example,
example, for
that's
example,
good. That's
my
good. Okay.
brother
You don't
studies.
have to read all, for example. What about in addition?
In addition, if you study abroad, you can improve your English or another foreign language.
This is another idea, by the way. So make friends with people and learn a language. Also, this is because explain. Every idea you explain or give example. Good. This is how you grow your paragraph. You can
So
do
the first
one.
one
You
yeah,
can do
you
two.
explain
You can
by
do
giving
three.
example, Mr. Imad.
Yep.
The first idea point you are explaining, you are giving details by giving example, and the second one you are explaining
Justifying.
by extending the
Given
extending
reason
the
why.
idea, so giving more details.
A reason. You give why.
Why? Okay.
Yeah. You can improve your English. Why? Because you still need to communicate with your teachers and other students. You must develop your English.
Yeah.
Finally,
Finally, if you are away from your own country, you can learn to be independent.
and this is the idea you said, right?
Yes.
More
By
detail. By
this,
what?
by this I mean, oh, good. By this I mean, you will have to look after yourself without your family. This
This
is
is
good.
explanation. You explain it.
I like this expression.
Good.
By this I mean.
Yeah, yeah. By this I mean
Mm,
you give explanation.
mm. Okay.
You say another word actually. You say another word, in another word. I mean, to look after yourself.
Can we say also namely?
Sorry.
Namely?
Namely,
Yeah.
namely, if you say, yeah, if you say, for example, there are many reasons for traveling abroad, namely 1, 2, and 3. Or you say, for example, there are four types of independent people. There are 4 types of independent people, namely 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay. So this is namely وهم وهي and so on in Arabic.
Okay. وهي.
Okay, very good. You see, when you start with an idea, you say firstly, and then, for example, another idea in the same paragraph, in addition, and because, and last idea, finally, and this is what I mean. You see?
But Mr. Imad,
Yep.
this is in one paragraph. 3 ideas, 3 points. I mean, I know they are connected to each other, but they are in a one paragraph. They are not separated in 3 paragraphs as you mentioned before.
You can
As
separate them. You
we
can
can.
separate.
We can, huh?
You can separate as long as you can extend each single paragraph. I mean, for example, say first one. Firstly, you can make friends with people from many different countries, for example, so and so, and you continue adding more details.
We cannot just like make two lines. On one paragraph contains 2 lines.
Okay,
No?
2 lines, 3 lines, more or less.
And
Depends
then
on,
we
it
go
depends on if you already achieved the target, which is 250 words. If you think 2 lines means each line has like over like 50 words, that means 2 lines would count up to 100 words and so on. So I mean, just an example. So you need to see approximately each line has how many words in each line. So it's safe to write more. Okay. Good. Well, finally, however, so you see, this is the advantage, one paragraph. So we have the introductory paragraph, you introduce your topic, then the advantage, another paragraph, disadvantage, another paragraph. So how many? There are 3 right now. And you can finish with the conclusion, 4 paragraphs. You don't have to write 5 or 6, or maybe enough. If you already hit the target.
Yeah, the target is set. You mean the words, the number of
Yeah,
words.
word count, word count.
Word count. I like your vocab
Like
that
what?
you are using it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm thank you anyway. I'm trying to make it simple for you. I hope you understand what I say.
No, it's I like it, and as much as you use like the strong one, as much as I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So I want you to jump to the next slide, please.
The
Slide
next.
23. Here's the complete sample answer. Paragraph 1, 2, 3, and 4. Only 4 paragraphs, enough. Paragraph 1 and 2 and 4 are rephrasing. Very much similar. Okay, and this essay I will discuss. In the final paragraph, we say, I have discussed.
Okay. This is the conclusion.
Yeah, I will do, I'm going to do, but here I have done. Good.
Yes.
I have discussed both advantages and disadvantages of completing your study. You can say, I have discussed both the pros and cons. Another word, so pros and cons. You know this word, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can change. And also the word pro and con are academic words, actually.
And I thought it's for informal. It's academic. That's good.
Yeah. This is formal. Yeah, we use it in academically in research, actually.
Yes, because to avoid the repetition. Pros, advantage, and disadvantage. We need to.
Yeah, you can use them.
Manipulate.
Okay, Ms. Hamayim, here we go. You said yesterday that you need to maybe find a recommended topic or expected topic. I think I found this list of expected text actually or topics. We say prompts. Prompt means task, writing task. The legal driving age in the UAE, should be raised to 25 years old. Explain your opinion. This is opinion essay. Opinion essay. The UAE and so on. You need to browse them on your own because we don't have to spend much on it. Anyway, what I want to do, I want you actually to, before you read this sample complete sample answer. I want to go this slide 24. I made a blank slide for you. I want you to write your own response. Try to get your ideas sorted out, put together in one body, and try to write a paragraph on your own. First, we already collected ideas. First, write words in meaningful sentences. Start with the first statement, thesis statement. Thesis means what you will write about. You say, I will write about advantages and disadvantages of traveling abroad for education. That's it. And start with a hook. A hook means catchy words. You know, have you ever traveled abroad for education? Or you say many people travel abroad for tourism, but have you ever, you know, tried to study abroad? This is a different thing, right? So try to use maybe a question. Have you ever done something? Okay, catchy words.
Okay.
And then say, I'm going to write about this. And finally, you say, I have already discussed so and so. That's it. Try to see how well you can write it on your own, the ideas we organize, and then you can go back to this sample, complete sample, or even you can study it first, and then you try your own anyway. I mean, you can practice on your own. Spend like, and you have to find you know, stopwatch and start 30 minutes and try to practice this 5-25 technique. Okay.
So
it's all about applying the tricks, tips and tricks. If you don't go according to a trick and tip, that means you're just wasting your time. So I want you to try to apply this strategy to have a strong time management skills. Okay.
Mr. Imad, but if I start with a hook, either I write like in a attractive
you just need to attract your reader.
Styles, like, yeah, the hook. I mean, either I have two options.
You have to what?
Paraphrasing or writing, attracting them by like a question
mark. Unusual words. Like you can use the present perfect, like have you ever done so? Or you can use nobody can afford traveling abroad for tourism. What about education? Because not many people think of studying abroad. But you may think of it if you know about the advantages. Anyway, you can use a question to attract your reader.
يعني I don't have to paraphrase it. I have two options: paraphrasing or hook, or attracting.
No,
or I have to use both.
A paraphrase, if you want to use words in the same prompt, this is the thesis part. Thesis, like when you say here, by the way, here and in this you know sample, there's no. I don't think there is a hook. Nowadays, some students choose to study in another country instead of completing their studies in their own country. There's no hook.
Yeah.
Because there's no catchy words. Catchy word could be like travel abroad could be a bliss or a curse.
Right.
Good. I like this word, bliss and curse. So this is how you attract or grab the attention of your reader. The reader will say, "Oh, let me know how. I need to read more." That's it. You understand the idea of who can even in the Western country they say a hook, but they have a very bad impression about this word. But anyway, hooking in writing means grabbing attention of other readers, right? Good. Allahu Akbar. I think we came to the end of this session, but I advise you to try your own here, this page.
Okay, I will try.
And don't do anything more. I don't want you to get drained. Don't drain your effort. Drain means istihliki, you know, your efforts. Don't drain yourself. Just have a 30-minute, you know, practice. We already found our ideas. Go to the ideas. Slide, I think 22 or 23.
This night I will write this the
Yeah,
You
slide
depend it
24.
to me.
Right. Yeah. Let me take the prompt here. I'll take the prompt from this place here. This is a prompt. I will put in slide 24 for you to put in front of you. Okay. It's lagging. Just a minute.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, sorry.
I will write my own paragraph.
Yeah, right. Do your best. Do your best. Try to. This is you know, the prompt itself in front of you.
Mhm.
Okay. I think you can read it right now, and you can start here. You know how to type. How to type? Use this T
Mhm.
tool, and click on the T and click anywhere and start typing. And drag here from the corners here. Just drag. You see?
Mm.
It turns to a hand. That means you can from here and drag it.
Okay.
Drag it.
Mm.
And then enter. It's like a box.
Okay.
Okay. So cool. Are you happy now?
I'm really happy. I'm satisfied, really.
Thank you. I hope so, inshallah, till the end of this course.
Inshallah ya Rabbi.
Stopwatch, start stopwatch, 30 minutes. You don't have to look into any, look up any word in Google or whatever. You have to focus yourself and try to write using this 525 strategy, okay?
Inshallah.
And tell me about what you did. Tell me your story. I'm really passionate about seeing what you're gonna do, inshallah, by tomorrow, inshallah.
By
When
tomorrow, we will keep on practicing the writing
yes, we will do,
and
inshallah.
the types of the writing, the essays, the types. There
Yeah,
are.
tomorrow I will see your writing. I will give you some feedback and then we'll start something new.
Okay.
That's it, inshallah.